stream. I'm joined now by KJ, Winter Surfer. Dizzy is here with me. Going to go to the Chelsea boy first of all. What you saying, Winter Surfer?
I love my club again. That's what 2 years about loving my club. That's what it is. I just before we start, Terry, I actually want to praise the referee. I thought he had a very good game this afternoon. He called it straight down the middle. He booked one player from each side for simulation, which was correct. And he let a lot of things go. But we apart from that Ollie Watkins chance in the first half, I thought we were in total control of that game. Yeah. We're only third because of alphabetical order, apparently, in the Premier League. So that's why.
Oh, really? Is that what it is?
Yeah. We're equal with Arsenal and everything, just not their first name. That was all. But I thought it was a very good, solid performance. Again, we didn't have to go full throttle like against Leicester. We didn't go, so that's good. With the upcoming fixtures, just in total control in every aspect of that game. Villa didn't really do anything apart from the Ollie Watkins chance in the first half, which was a good save by Sanchez. Caicedo playing inverted right back was just controlling that game. Lavia was good. Nico Jackson, very prolific because he hardly gets any chances. He should have actually had a second in the second half, but it was a poor second touch. And then Palmer, I thought Palmer had a good game, and then he just blasted that goal in right there. And yeah, it's a very good performance, Terry. And this is what I said all last season, is that I need a progressive coach to see how good some of these players are. And that's what you guys will experience as well with Amarin coming and see how good your players are with a progressive coach. But a dominating performance. And yeah, I mean, I can't ask for anything more.
Would you say that's the best attacking lineup you've got? What you've got? Do you think you saw that today with Jackson, Palmer, Neto, and Sancho? Like when everybody's fit and available, is that the best one you've got? Do you think?
Yeah, because I think it is. I think it is. I like to see it a bit more. I was surprised he started Sancho. Actually, he's only just come back. He played a full 90, I think, in midweek. So I was very surprised he started Sancho. But yeah, Neto had a decent good game. But yeah, overall, just a very good performance. And like the one of the messages say, Cucurella redemption. Honestly, he's just nothing's getting past him. I'm going to start calling him Gandalf. He's just brilliant. You know what I mean? Nothing's going past this guy. He's just.
You shall not pass.
But like I say, we got exactly. So, but like I say, I mean, Lavia again played another full 90, so he's getting his minutes up. Just there's nothing negative to take from this game apart from that.
No.
Hey, we should have scored a fourth so we can actually be second. That's the only negative, Terry.
I hear you on that. No, who isn't happy today though is I know Deji's there. I didn't want to ask you about Tottenham because you beat City last week and you embarrassed them, but 2 games running now, Europa League followed by the Premier League. You've collapsed, you've thrown away important points. What went wrong today, mate, from a Spurs perspective?
Bro, I said it last year. I think I coined it here on your channel, Terry, mate. Spurs can't get it up against the minnows. I don't understand. Because for me, there's no point beating the big boys if you're not excited about the little ones. Pause. And for me, there's no excuse for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ipswich, Fulham, why can't we motivate the players to want to play? We look dustier than Tutankhamun. I had to sing, we need a little bit of luck to make it through the night. Man, I had to go back to old school garage just to try and do my part for my club. You know what I'm saying? I'm having to do just my part. So the truth of the matter is, we are moving like a zebra crossing. Now you see me, now you don't, and it's not good enough. What do we need to do to get to? I'm not happy with drawing with Fulham. I've got people telling me to calm down. No. If we are legit a top 4 team, if we can beat Villa, if we can beat Plymouth, then we should be turning up against Fulham. We knew, every Tottenham fan knew we weren't winning today's game before we kicked the ball. And that is the issue. We don't trust ourselves. The players don't trust the manager don't trust the players. We are all doubting each other. Right now, we're all trying to work out who the murderer is. Is it me? Is it Postecoglou? Is it the players? Someone's done it. Someone's doing it. Do you get what I'm saying? So, bro, I don't know. It's not good enough. For me, it's not good enough because this season is a season where we could have capitalized bare times and we haven't done it. So for me, bro, it's not looking good. I don't care. I know Postecoglou is a big fan of the channel. Do you get me? I said it. I didn't stutter, and I say it to your face. He needs to sort this thing out real quick because right now we're getting slapped up against Bournemouth, if that's the squad that we're taking, and we're getting slapped up against Chelsea. Lose those 2 games, he's got to go. Right now, I'm on lastminute.com looking at Qantas Airlines.
It's crazy because that City result right now is looking the anomaly. You lost to Galatasaray, you lost to Ipswich, you smashed City, but then you draw to Roma at home, you draw to Fulham at home. And I know that Levy gets a lot of stick for the squad not being good enough. But if you're good enough to beat, well, maybe not. Maybe the City result was the anomaly in this. Maybe the City result is the outlier here, not the rest of them, because you're dropping points to a lot of teams. It's only, 1 win in your last 5 games. You've got a squad that's better than that. I think you've got better players than that, in my opinion.
Bro, legitly. But I do think it comes down, and dare I say, and this is probably where people coined the phrase Spursy. Tottenham's issue is not the players or the style of play. It's the mentals. Mentally, we're not with it because it's easy to motivate yourself when you're playing Man United because even though we know you've been pretty dusty, you're still United. Easy to motivate yourself against Villa. They've stepped up. Arsenal, Man City will probably step up against Liverpool. Don't be surprised. We might even do Liverpool over. But then the real measure of players is the bread and butter games, the Bournemouths, the Fulham. No disrespect to any of these clubs. Do you get me? Bread and butter games that you should just be picking up results. West Ham's. I know we slap West Ham, but we should be slapping them. We're not turning up, bro. And for me, what is the manager saying to them? Sometimes stink out the place. If you go out your yard and you ain't washed, it's all right. You're smelling pungent, but if you get the result, you get the result. I don't mind it. But we're not doing that. And if you look at the results that Tottenham have dropped points, we dropped it today, we dropped it against Ipswich, we dropped it against Brighton.
Yeah.
We should be second. No one's saying it's not ifs, it's shoulda. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's the difference. So for me,
it's definitely
bro,
ifs.
Yeah.
It's not shoulda. It's definitely ifs. It's not shoulda.
If you stuck,
nah.
We will be talking Tottenham, Chelsea, Man United more on the Top 6 show tomorrow. So everyone who's still here, 6 p.m. tomorrow, UK time, make sure you're back on the show. Some super chats here because I know everyone wants to go and watch the big game that's just started. But he says, happy birthday to your boy. That's my son, Archie, who's 10 today. On the Chelsea decent performance. First time we've had a clean sheet after a game with Sanchez in goal. Amarim's sick manager. It will be back very soon. Big up the panel. Thank you, True Blue. And I hope you're right about us being back one day soon. We have positive goal difference. Christmas come. Oh, mate, honestly, that was my favorite little bit. Oh, Trent, you mug.
Yeah, I was going to say, thank you, sir, for knocking down Villa while we go up. And now we got the goal difference because now they're on -3 and we're +4.
Bro, we're above.
Oh, hang on. Gakpo! Imagine does it for your fantasy team. Oh, he nearly scored. By the way, I went and checked on the fantasy thing, that the competition to drink the raw eggs. Don's currently top, but that's because all of his players played in this. I've got players playing now. Lawless is currently at the bottom of the pile. So it looks like Lawless is drinking the 3 raw eggs on next Friday's show. This here says, how are we gonna play Ahmad if we are targeting? How do you pronounce that guy's name? Is it Quindo? Quindo from Sporting. They are now developing under some roles and positions. If the transfer talk is true,
no, I'm telling you now, the moving Ahmad, he's gonna move Ahmad.
Yeah, I was gonna say simple answer as well. KJ, depth, please.
Yeah. And
let's act like we have
there's depth and multiple, and again it's depth and multiple positions. Wouldn't it be amazing if Ahmad became brilliant at this fullback role, but then can also play in that 10 role? It would also then answer the question when people say things like, well, what if Amarin leaves in 2 years? Yeah, cool. And a new guy plays 4-3-3, then Ahmad's fine, so we can go back into a inside forward role. And yeah, I wouldn't worry about that at all, my friend. I wouldn't let anyone put negativity on that. That's what's so baffling is how rubbish a team like Spurs can have such great football content creators supporting them like Deji and X.
I can answer that.
That's a compliment, you know.
The best comedians have gone through years of misery. That's how that happened.
the best musicians, mostly it's through strife, isn't it? You think about all the great music in the world and you listen to the story of the writers, they've all had shit lives. Do you know what I mean? So you never hear a song that's been written by someone who grew up in like wealth and prosperity. They never write.
I'm a millionaire.
Even like most artists, certain genres. Like it's why I think garage died after they all got big and made money, because they wrote that when they were all at skanking and you know what I mean, in the backstreet clubs in London. Then they all got rich, and that you couldn't relate anymore. Look, we're gonna go.